Hello everyone, my name is That Unique Modern. Welcome back to another video. Today in this video, I'll be showing you how to get GTA San Andreas on your Quest 3. This works on Quest 2 and 3S, however, I am not going to give the specifications. You're just going to have to look it up online. Okay, so, for Quest 3, you're going to go to screen size, change this to, I'd suggest something a little bit small, like 54 by 480. The graphics of each lens, so one will be slightly higher quality than the other. Wine version, Proton 9.0 by x86 underscore 64. Graphics driver, you want that on Wrapper, not Wrapper V2, I'd suggest. Frame synchronization, never, and okay. DX Wrapper, you want it to be DXVK, change the version, and change it to 2.4-24-GPL async. Enable async and async cache, and click OK. Done. This is the part where most people mess up. If you want to be able to push in your left joystick to actually have an immersive experience and have everything lock onto your face, there's one thing you gotta change. You know what that is? The D-Draw Glide Wrapper. They leave it as DD7T09, which does not work. You want to change this to Wine D3D. Not the DX Wrapper Wine D3D, the D-Draw Glide Wrapper. The audio driver, you want this as Pulse Audio, and you want to make sure your 64-bit emulator is box 64, your 32-bit emulator is box 64. Scroll down, and for your GPU name, change this to NVIDIA GeForce 9800 GT. Sure, that'll do. Change your off-screen rendering mode to back buffer. Your video memory size to 4 GB or 4096 megabytes. Now scroll up and find Advanced. Now go here, make sure you're on box 64 version 0.3.7. If you want to try changing this around, it really doesn't matter. Just try different things. Box 64 preset, performance. You're pretty much using everything on performance, pretty much. Okay, now that's all we're gonna need. So, just check mark. Let's create the container. Alright, what I'm gonna do now is just keep it a nice little open. Now, just to save it from a good way, if you guys don't want to use the win later to use the files and stuff, you can just use your own file explorer, which for me, I'm going to demonstrate this in the archiver, as I'm too lazy to use the win later. So, once you're in your archiver of your choice, try and make it a little bit bigger for you guys. Okay, so what you're going to do is, go to your downloads, and you're going to want to extract all these files that I'm going to give you. Just give me a second to clear up some space. And close. Okay. So what you want to do is go down and make sure in the description you download all the links, of course. You're going to extract the first person mod fixed, as well as the essentials pack. You're also going to extract the Sky GFX. And any of the links that are in the description, you're just going to extract all those. Okay, now, I'm going to do this and this because I'm too lazy to use this. What I'm going to do is, you're going to grab your GTA San Andreas, and you're going to extract it, right? So, I'm going to fast forward this part of where it's extracting, okay? Alright, now that it's extracted, what you guys are going to do is find your GTA San Andreas, which is mine's right here. Make sure it's functional first before, bring it to your headset. Note it has to be 1.0, otherwise this won't work. If you want to find a degrader online, or a downgrader I should say, Oh yeah, I'm missing one file. Hold on. Extract. There we go. So what you want to do now is grab your SA Essentials pack and grab every single file in here and extract it to the SA folder, the San Andreas folder. So just cut it and then go to GTA San Andreas and paste it into there. So paste, apply to all files, and replace. There we go. Now we have a mod loader built in now to our game, which only works on 1.0. That's why we need it. Now grab your bullet hole mod, and what you're going to do is you're going to put this into the mod folder. So grab it and bring it to the mod loader folder and paste it right here. Make sure it's in the folder with the files in it. If it's in mod loader, don't mess up like I did the first time. Then you're just gonna do this for first person as well, which I believe for first person we actually do something different. Try to read the readmes. Extract it to the regular GTA San Andreas folder. So all these files, just select them all, and then after that, just copy them all the way down into the files. So cut, and then you just go over here to GTA San Andreas, and yeah, paste it right here. Then after that, you go to downloads, and you do it for the next couple mods too. So we're going to go over to the Open Limit Adjuster and grab this folder right here, and we're going to copy this into the GTA San Andreas 1.0, and we're going to put it in the mod loader folder, which is going to go right here. It's going to look like this in your mod loader folder. Then after that, we're going to go to downloads again, and of course, we're going to do this for all the rest of the mods. So proper fixes, cut that and paste it in GTA San Andreas mod loader. So proper fixes, there we go. Now, what you're going to do after that, it's going to be really simple. You're just going to do this for the rest. So, SkyGFX. You grab SkyGFX and you copy this into the GTA San Andreas folder in mod loader. Now you paste it here, and I believe that's all of them. Am I missing any? I don't know. I don't think so. So now what you do is you go to your WinLater, and you go to the D drive. Now you go into the GTA San Andreas 1.0, open it, and find the exe. The exe should say 2017. If it doesn't, then something didn't copy right, and you gotta redo it. So then after that, you can create a shortcut to it, and you can open it up. Now, for the sake of this tutorial, I'm not going to run this exe because it doesn't have the controls configured that I have on my actual pre-made WinLater. So I already pre-made a container that already has all the controls set up. It's literally the exact same. You can go test it yourself. Now, let's open it up. So, the container I believe I put it in is container number 2. Let's check. Open it. And what should happen is the splash screen, yes, the splash screen is bugged. I'm aware. I clicked the wrong button. That's not what I meant to click. I did not mean to exit. So, the splash screen should be just pure black. It shouldn't load. There should only be audio playing. Then after that, it will automatically fix itself. After you push trigger, after you hear 2 reload sounds of some kind. Which should sound like this. So, after that, spray paint. Then after that, we wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And trigger. Press trigger once. And then again. And that should finally load your video. So the game actually boots up. That's the only bad thing. Is the splash screen at the beginning won't load. That's the only thing that won't load. Everything else will load. So, for my controller setup, what I have is, for foot controls, I have this. Left mouse button for fire. Mouse wheel down for next weapon target. Mouse wheel up for previous weapon target. And all these controls. You guys can just screenshot these if you'd like. I'll actually zoom in so you guys can see them a little bit better too. So now my vehicle controls look like this. Okay, that's my vehicle controls. Now what you're gonna want to do is for on controller setup, go to mouse settings and turn mouse sensitivity to whatever you feel would be good for your head turning. I'm just gonna leave it as normal. Invert mouse vertically will be automatically on. Make sure to turn this off. Otherwise, whenever you look up, your head's going to go down, which will make it unrealistic. And go back. And back again. And go to display settings. Turn brightness all the way up, if I were you. And go down to advanced. And turn draw distance to max. Frame limiter on. Widescreen, you can turn this on or off. It really doesn't matter. The visual effects quality, turn this down to low, so that way we have good frame rate. Frame rate's more important than quality. Note that down. You can also get other mods too, if you want to. And you can have other stuff other than just these. Which... so everything's on 50. Just make sure all of them are on. I did end up clicking a button by accident, so I just want to make sure. So to go back, you're gonna put since you can't reach the back button for some reason it's bugged. Put your right controller in the top right, or your mouse in the top right anyway, and use your left joystick and try to go down to the back button, and then push trigger on your right controller. That will make you go back. For some reason that thing's bugged a lot. Anyway, now since we enabled the 3D thingy. Now when we push on our left joystick, this may crash first time, but after that just reload it. As you guys can see, look at this.
After 5 years
this actually
on the
works,
East Coast.
finally. Now that we fixed it, using the 3D method. So now if I push A on my right remote, that'll put me into this. And see, look, if I had mouse lock vertically, it would make it so that way whenever I look up, it would actually look down. And if I looked right, it would look left, and, you know, it's inverted. So this is what it actually looks like now, since I disabled that, though. Now I can actually look around. It kind of looks semi-realistic. It's not perfect. It's not really VR, but it's VR at the same time. So, like, I'm using my head and looking. Like, I can turn. Or I can hop on this bike. And... use your joystick on your left to go backwards and forwards, as well as left and right, and your right joystick is to look around.
Man, what is this shit? Hey man, Prince Connect.
I plan on doing more tutorials at some point, so like, subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and